This is a content warning. This podcast deals psychic damage is an uncensored podcast intended for mature audiences. The following show contains descriptions of violence, adult themes, supernatural and horrifying content, as well as frequent bad language. We recommend parental guidance for children under the age of 15.
You're listening to This Podcast Deals Psychic Damage, a D&D podcast for people who love fantasy RPGs but hate good production values, interesting dialogue, and a comprehensible plot. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Ross, and I accept no liability for any psychic damage caused by this podcast. Joining me at the table this week are Amy.
Reckless Rick O'Donnell, dashing, daring, and delightfully desperate for a love connection.
Ashley.
I played Tyca, the half-orc shifter out to avenge the murder of his father.
Dylan.
I am playing Kheel Silverscale, a silver dragonborn who is a professional monster hunter who has never actually slain a monster in his life and hopes no one will find that out.
And also Monash.
I'm playing Daaru, a wood elf bard. Working as a farmer on the peripherals of Broad Hollow, Daaru specializes in growing medicinal herbs, flowers, and highly sought-after recreational smoking leaf. Daaru enjoys entertaining the locals after a hard day's work with music and chill vibes.
I'll give you guys a recap of what happened last week. Okay, so you guys arrived in the chaotic streets of Guildford, and you followed Giviziel through the streets. You saw people were acting pretty crazy, pretty out of control. At one point, a riot started, and you asked Giviziel to stay behind and quell the riot while you went on ahead to the barracks. You arrived at the barracks with a purse full of gold that Giviziel had given you, where you met Knight Captain Antoine Lacroix, your new best friend.
Wanker.
Yeah, it's so casual.
So you guys could have stayed at the barracks for free, but he tried to trick you out of all your money, but you didn't fall for it. And you guys all went and slept for the night at the Hunters Guild, the Monster Hunters Guild, with Lothar the Legendary, who gave you a copy of his biography. You were woken up by Giviziel, who took you to meet with Doric, the Queen's spy master, and Doric was unimpressed by your appearance. He gave the impression that he'd met a bunch of people who were chosen by the gods.
Sorry, it hurt me a lot, to be honest. Thought we were special.
You are special.
And that you guys weren't that special. So he asked you guys to take a look at an issue that was occurring at Monport. So this is a fishing village quite close to the capital, and it was apparently plagued by some kind of monster attacks. And this is embarrassing for the Queen, having this happen right in her own backyard. So they dispatched 4 of their chosen swords of the gods to sort out this problem. And so off you guys went. Daaru and Kheel, you guys went shopping. Kheel brought back altogether too much stuff.
Hey, got everything everyone needed.
Tyca and Reckless Rick, you guys headed down to the docks to secure passage on a boat, which you did. The Harpy's Handmaiden, which is a 40-foot cutter, 40-foot smuggling cutter. And you secured the trip to Monport with, where are we? Captain Johnson, in exchange for all publishing rights to Lothar the Legendary's biography, which I'd like to point out, you guys didn't have the authority to do that, but anyway. Yes, so you did that. You gave them Lothar the Legendary's biography, and he agreed to take you guys down the coast. And that's where we are now. You guys are all on the deck of the Harpy's Handmaiden, and you are all voyaging to Monport. What is everyone getting up to? It's about a 4-hour voyage.
Hey, Kheel.
You
like this stick?
This stick?
A nice stick.
It is
You're saying dick? Like
A nice
dick?
stick.
I'm sorry, Kheel. Are you trying to tell a joke?
You're cute.
I'm sorry, Kheel. Who are you talking to?
just brush my face. It's like,
Kheel, I'm going to have to cut you off.
Anyone else notice Kheel keeps saying his own name?
I see Captain Johnson's like, yeah, it's weird. Why is he talking third person? That's weird, man.
Kheel doesn't know why this is happening.
Kheel is sad.
All right, so you guys take take drugs with Daaru on the deck of the the Harpy's Handmaiden. At one point, Kheel, you see the sailors are kind of passing around Lothar the Legendary's biography. And you see at one point, Kheel, this scarred and ancient sailor, he sort of comes up to you and he's like, "Yar, what be this monster hunter?" And you see he shows you a picture in the biography, and it is an extremely strange looking beast. You see it's got the body of a puma, it's got the neck of a giraffe, it's got the head of a snake, and its tail is also a snake. It's got a second head of its own. And you see above the woodcut, the rather poorly done and imaginative woodcut, you can see the words "the questing beast." What do you say to this guy?
I guess give me that book. Take the book off him.
Hey, there's no need to snatch. Sorry, he was a pirate. There's no need to snatch.
Hey, your voice changed.
Yar, I haven't been a pirate for long.
Questing beast.
Oh, is that what it says? I can't read.
Oh, you're a good picture boy. Who named something a questing beast?
So what I'm getting from you, Kheel, is that you don't know what it is.
Lothar never mentioned this.
One of the pirates is wearing glasses, and he kind of leans over and he points with his finger to the middle of the text, and he goes, "Here, doesn't it say right there it's called the questing beast because it makes a sound like 30 hounds questing, like 30 hounds on the hunt?" You can see a woodcut of the questing beast, and you kind of read the page underneath it, and this is probably the most informative part of Lothar's biography with regards to monster hunting. Most of it is extremely obviously made up erotica, but this bit says, and you read it, it's like, "I spent my whole life searching for the questing beast. It is said that in its forehead is a gem that will grant whoever should capture it a wish. I was able to capture it once, catch up to it, but it overcame me, and I lost 2 of my legs, 1 of my arms, and 1 of my eyes. It is truly the most legendary and powerful of beasts.
That's how he did it.
Anyone who should capture such a beast would truly be the greatest monster hunter of all time." And you turn over the page, and then it says, "Anyway, after I was defeated by the questing beast, I met this hot nurse who nursed me back to health, and we totally boned." And then the rest of the book is just like an extremely obviously made up erotic encounter with a nurse.
That would explain why he never told the story. You didn't tell me to read the book, though.
Kheel, can you tell us one of your other stories?
The pirate comes back over. He's like, "Yar, yes, tell us a monster hunting story."
Yeah. What's the biggest monster you've ever slain?
For me, it's the demons inside.
All of the sailors nod. They're like, too real.
I don't have any of those.
Yeah. There's a moment of silence, just like.
There was a thing by, I think the mayor talked to me about it. He asked me to go down. It was discovering something that was kidnapping people. I went down, and there was this. I've only seen it once.
You don't know how to describe it.
I don't know how to describe it. It was
the monster you fought.
Okay, well, let me get to the story.
Sorry, go on.
I'm tactical, so
tactician, right?
I lay down some traps, and
traps?
Just a couple pitfalls and bear trap.
And you see all the pirates start arguing about whether or not a pitfall is too much of a time investment. Like, "Yeah, you have to spend hours digging the pits." Another one's like, "Yeah, but it's a potentially deadly trap. Like, you should definitely spend the time. A bear trap just grabs their foot." And the other one's like, "Yeah, but you don't have all day to dig pits everywhere."
Currently, I believe everything Kheel says.
So, we're trying to are we almost there?
You see the captain's like, "Hey, yeah, we are almost there." And he points off the bow. And he kind of goes, "Hey, check that out. You don't see that every day. Look, merfolk."
Oh, awesome.
You guys all kind of look off the bow of the ship, and you can indeed see 3 merfolk. Can everyone give me a perception check?
13.
15.
6.
All right. Ashley, you're too distracted by the concept of merfolk, I don't know, to really pay attention to what's going on. But the other 3 of you guys, so it's Tyca, Rick, and Kheel, you guys have a kind of a look at these merfolk, and They don't look like what you'd expect. You expect them to be half fish, half person. These ones are kind of monstrous looking. They have long teeth poking out of their mouth, and their hands, with which they are not waving in a friendly fashion. They have claws on them, and you can see that they're just a little bit twisted, a little bit weird looking, and a little bit more monstrous than you're expecting.
Your relatives or?
Quickly open Lothar's book and try and find these creatures.
Okay, you start pawing desperately through page after page. You know what? Give me a luck check, and the DC is extremely high.
Hey, Tyca, do those merfolk look weird to you?
17.
With a 17,
What's a merfolk? They look magical.
I'll say you do find a page on merfolk. There is an extremely improbable tale about Lothar swimming beneath the ocean and having prolonged sex with a mer lady. Even though he doesn't make it clear where her genitals are.
So, Tyca, and Rick, you might actually be, I don't think Daaru's interested. Those, I think, if Lothar's right, you can take them under the water and you will last all night.
Us doing what?
Didn't mention about coming back up, but you will last all night.
As you guys kind of debate the erotic potential of these three merfolk, you see Captain Johnson's like, hey, it's weird for them to come up to the surface here. Normally they don't want anything to do with surface dwellers.
I swing down on a rope and see if they want to talk.
The merfolk? You see, as you swing down, they dive out of view. Can everybody roll me some initiative?
Oh, mother.
Rick, you got to be patient.
It's reckless Rick, mate. He's not patient Rick.
Oh,
that's 21.
21 is a shit roll. 22.
All right. So these guys dive out of view. Ashley, that is your turn. So you see these kind of monstrous-looking merfolk staring at you guys. And as Rick goes to yell at them, they dive out of view, and you can't see them anymore. What are you gonna get up to? So they're probably about 40 feet away from the ship when you first saw them, and I have an extremely crude thing here. Behold the ship. So where would you be? The merfolk are somewhere over here.
Yep.
This is where you last saw them.
highly detailed.
Yes.
When they dived, they did so like menacingly, or would I just be like, oh, they went back underwater? That's cool.
You didn't notice them before they dived. Everyone else, you guys would have noticed they did indeed have harpoons in their hands, and they dived in the direction of the ship as though they were planning on getting closer.
Shit.
Right, but obviously, I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, you didn't see them. You're just like, merfolk? What merfolk? And you currently can't see any merfolk.
I'm gonna say I just noticed the wind chain, and that's my turn.
You're not gonna hold an action or anything.
How would I know? I'm unaware. I'm not metagaming here, mate.
All right. Tyca just kind of hangs out and observes the sails. All right. Next, that is Reckless Rick. That is you. So you see these guys kind of they make a frowny face and dive under the water and head towards the boat.
All right. Can I still see them under the water?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh.
Because you're looking through the water. It's all glary.
That is a tidy 8.
Okay, yes, you can see them extremely clearly. They are right there, about 6 inches below the surface of the water. There they are. They rolled a 2 for their stealth checks. So.
All right, as I'm swinging, I haven't stopped. I pull out my rapier and I dive under it.
Okay, so Rick, you're going to dive overboard and swim towards the merfolk.
I guess so.
That is reckless as balls. All right. So you're still, I'll say you're still on the rope, Rick, and you just swing. Do you say anything as you swing on the rope?
I say, ahoy!
All right. You see Rick inexplicably shouts, ahoy, and then swings over the side on a rope and goes sailing through the air and he moves. What's your movement? 30 feet?
30 feet.
Okay, so you see Reckless Rick, he swings on a rope, he shouts, ahoy there, and you think he's being friendly, but he's not. He swings overboard, splashes into the water, and since apparently Reckless Rick is some sort of sea elf or something like that, I didn't realise that was the stat block Amy had used, she has a 30-foot swimming speed. And so you see she swims right up to these merfolk by herself, I would like to point out. So there you go, you dash, and there you go, yep, you're now right up against these merfolk. You still got an action? What are you going to do, Reckless Rick?
Alright. Yep, I'll just attack.
Daaru, did you see how fast Rick moved? How did
Where
he
did Rick go? Holy shit!
Tyca, get over here.
Ahoy, Rick! That was in response to your ahoy.
24.
A 24, yes, that will definitely hit.
That's amazing.
12 damage.
You stab the shit out of this guy in the middle, and he's all like, "Ah!" And you can see he's not very hurt, and he looks pretty pissed, and his harpoon is very sharp.
I have regrets.
That is actually his turn next. He's just going to... you see he slashes at you with his claws, and he gets 2 attacks, so he's going to do that. He gets an 8 and a 13. You guys see... So what you guys see is this. Reckless Rick just swings on a rope, flies through the air, lands pretty much on top of a merfolk, stabs it with his rapier, and then you see he somehow dodges out of the way of this furious merfolk who's fighting back against him. Alright, and you see the other merfolk sort of move in, and they stop about 15 feet from the boat there. And you see they heft their harpoons. And I'm going to roll a d12 to see who they target here, see who they decide to throw their harpoons at.
I would say I would have been next to Rick on the boat.
Would you? Okay, alright, we'll put...
I would have been next to Kheel, most likely.
Alright, I guess Tyca's the only one not lining the rail. So with an 11, that is going to be Daaru. So you see the first of these merfolk throws its harpoon at you, Daaru. Alright, it gets a 18 to hit.
It hits.
It does 10 damage.
Oh god.
And can you please give me a strength check?
Oh no.
Just straight strength.
Oh no. 11.
Okay, so this merfolk, he hucks a harpoon at you and it kind of stabs into you. And you're all like, oh, fuck. And then you see it starts hauling on the rope attached to the harpoon. It pulls you overboard.
Oh, fuck's sake. No.
So you guys see, a harpoon hits Daaru and he gets pulled overboard. So the other merfolk's going to throw its harpoon. And you see it just throws it to the sailor. It actually misses the sailor, so you see it hucks it as a sailor and it gets stuck in the mast, and it's all like, eh! They sound all bubbly when they speak. Alright, so that is all 3 of them. So that's actually going to be Daaru.
I'm going to I'm in the water. I'm going to attack this mermaid that's pulled me. I'm in range now.
Yeah, absolutely. You're like right next to it. It's like grabbing you and shit. Yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to stab it with my rapier. And it's like, this hurts, bitch.
Yep, do it up.
And oh no, 11.
Oh, that does not hit. You see it kind of parries your rapier shot. Is that your turn or?
No, I'm gonna shout ahoy at Rick as my bardic inspiration in response to Rick's ahoy earlier.
Okay, yes, you give Rick bardic inspiration.
Yeah, this is correct.
All right, cool.
Save me, ahoy!
Finally, right down the bottom, that is Kheel Silverscale. What are you doing, Kheel? 2 of your compatriots are now in the water.
I'm going to leap off the ship. I'll leap off the ship with my longsword in hand. So I'm going to jump into the water, which I guess would be my normal movement. So
I'll say you can jump in and move over to a merfolk if you want. Merfolk number 3.
I don't want to get right next to them.
Okay, yep.
I want to get moved 10 feet from the boat. And then I want to breathe my ice breath in the direction of Merfolk 2 and Merfolk 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go on then, do it up. What do these guys have to do?
They have to make a DC 11? I think it's DC 11, so dex save.
Dex, they're not very good at that. With a 15 and a 17, though, they easily swim out of the way. Do they take any damage?
No.
Okay, you see Kheel really clumsily splashes into the water next to you guys, and he takes a deep breath before submerging his head, and he goes, and he blows a couple of ice cubes. And, that's all that really happens. A couple of ice cubes which melt rapidly in the salt water.
No ice platform to stand on.
And then they laugh a bubbly laugh like.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna move back 5 feet back to the edge of the boat.
Okay, yes, you do that. So back up the top, Tyca, that is your turn. Captain Johnson's like, hey, you, the tall one. Yeah, your boys all jumped overboard to fight mermaids. Didn't see that coming, but okay.
Fucking dumb cunts. And I'm gonna spend my bonus action to go into a rage because why are they all in the water? Why?
You see, he's like, hey, their normal hunting method is to get people in the water, then drag them down and drown them. So voluntarily jumping in is crazy, but okay. Okay, yeah. So you go into a rage, and then what are you doing?
I'm going to run and leap.
Yep.
Into the water. I'll know that my shield is still on my back, but I'm drawing my battle axe in a two-handed sort of style. I'm going to try and get as...
You can reach the side with like 15 feet of movement.
Yeah. Can I like try and swing from a rope, similar to what Reckless Rick did, or...
Yeah, give me an athletics check to see if you can get over there. So it's only probably about 10 or 15 feet.
An 8.
8. Okay, you swing and you kind of fall immediately off the side of the ship, so you don't get as far maybe as you would have liked. So you're probably about 10 feet-ish from the merfolk.
Yeah. So I guess I can just move as close as I can go.
All right. Yes. So you kind of land in the water next to Kheel there. Was that your turn, or
could I throw my battle axe? Would that be?
I'll say yes as an improvised weapon, but you would run the risk of it sinking beneath the waves to never be seen again.
Yeah, no, that's not a good plan. I'm just gonna get as close as I can. Just looks like there, and I'm just gonna float in the water.
Cool. Okay, that is next. It is Reckless Rick, who is recklessly fighting a merfolk in the water here.
Going to try and attack this guy that I'm closest to. Does a 22 hit? It does. Like.
Oh, does a 22 hit? Yeah, it does.
15.
Oh, dip. Okay. You stab this merfolk for 15 damage. And you see, he's starting to look a little hurt.
He's not dead?
Like, oh, no, not by a long shot. If you had to guess, you would say he was at 50%.
Okay, well then I'm just going to ditch him for a bit and dash over to where Tyca and...
So what, you disengage?
Yeah.
And then move?
Ooh.
Yeah, but...
You have a 30-foot swimming speed, don't
yeah.
you?
Yeah, I guess I'll just stay where I am for now.
Okay, alright, yes. You continue fighting this merfolk over there. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, that is the merfolk's turn. And Reckless Rick, can you please give me... Oh, it's going to be metal as hell. Can you please give me an athletics check?
Alright. That is a dirty 20.
Oh, okay. So you guys, I'll say you guys can see this. You see this merfolk kind of reaches out with its clawed hands, and it goes to grab Reckless Rick and plunge into the icy, frigid depths with him. But you see, Reckless Rick just, he kind of wrestles it for a bit, and he swims back up, and it's not able to drag him down. And that is Mero 1's turn. Merfolk number 2 hucks its harpoon at a sailor now. And then you see it's all like, get down here. It gets a 9 to hit, and it throws its harpoon into the deck planks again, and the sailors are like, yar, these things are idiots. We could have just all stayed on the ship and sailed away. Ha And then you see Merfolk number 3. It's going to go for, I guess, Daaru. You're closest to it since it clawed you in its harpoon. It claws you and it bites you. And it gets an 8 and a dirty 20. So I'm guessing the dirty 20 will
8
hit.
does not hit. The 20 definitely does.
Alright, yes, it gets a dirty 20 and it slashes you with its claws for... Oh, shit. 10 damage?
How you looking, Daaru?
Look, I feel like if anything hits me again, I'll be down.
Okay.
I'm not looking good.
You guys can see now there's a bit of blood in the water, and Daaru is not looking so healthy.
There's a lot of blood in the water.
That is the Merfolk's turn. So that is... Daaru, that is your turn now.
I would like to swim. Can I get to up and right?
Yes, you can, but yes, you would take an opportunity attack.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, no, then I'll just hang on. How big is that? I'm going to cast Bane on
Bane.
Mermaid 3 and 2. Yeah.
Yep, sure.
They both need to take a charisma saving throw.
Believe it or not, they're not very charismatic. They get a 3 and a 5.
Excellent. They both fail.
Yes.
But whenever they fail, they when they make an attack roll, or saving throw before the spell ends, they must roll a d4 and subtract the number from any attack roll or saving throw.
Against anyone?
Roll d4. Anytime they roll an attack roll or a saving throw, minus 1d4.
Okay, sure.
And that is all I'm going to do. I'm like, ah!
At the end of the initiative, Kheel, that is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I breathe my ice.
Alright, what is that? Did we say a dex save?
It's a dex save or DC.
11 is what you said.
11.
Yes, they both fail with a 5 and an 8. So you see they're a little distracted this time.
Okay, cool. They take D10 of damage.
Okay, do it up.
I hate you.
How much do they take?
I rolled a 1.
Alright, you guys see...
I spit some really strong ice cubes at them.
You see Kheel, he comes back to the surface and he draws another deep lung full of air. He's like, and he's like, taste my wrath. And he's up, and he shoots some high-speed ice cubes at these two merfolk, and it kind of bonks off their head. They're like, and rub their heads.
And then I'm going to use my movement to try and get back on the boat.
Okay, yes. Give me a athletics check to climb back up the side of the boat.
All right. 6 plus 5, 11.
That is not enough. So you see Kheel starts to try and climb the boat, and he kind of gets almost to the top. He's really at the top there, and then the boat kind of rolls and it heels over, and he gets dipped in the water.
Captain!
He's like, hey, wow, all you guys are overboard now. I might just sail away.
You do that, and you'll regret it.
I'll regret it? Hey, I think you'll regret it more, buddy. What are you going to do to get me to pick you back up?
Let's get up.
Rick has gold.
I know where the gem of her Harpy is. Do you want to know where it is?
The hell are you talking about? Gem of whose Harpy?
The one I stole from you the last time we played poker.
This is a big pool.
Yeah, I've heard her talking about the gem of Harpy.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
All right.
Can you add the bardic? Can you add bardic to that?
Yeah, you can. Why not? Yes.
All right.
It's an ability check.
All right. Well, that is a dirty 20. Let's add the bardic inspo, or should I just leave it?
Nah, chuck the bardic on there.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, it's 1d6, right?
Yes.
It's d23.
Yes, I did. I said DC 22. He's like, hey, the gem of the Harpy. Okay, and you see he kind of goes, boys, heave to. We got to pick these guys up. And you see he heaves the boat too.
Thanks, Monash.
Alright, back up the top. Tyca, that is you.
I am swimming towards Merfolk number 3.
Yep, okay.
And I'm going to recklessly attack it.
Alright, yep, do it up.
15, 19.
That will hit, yes.
11 damage.
Okay, yes.
And I'll also activate the Ancestral Protectors, so...
It gets disadvantage if it doesn't attack you.
Yes.
Oh, savage, okay. Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
That is Reckless Rick O'Donnell.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind to push Daaru and Tyca back to the boat and out of, combat range.
If you want to swim down, then you can give me an Arcana check to cast the spell in such a fashion that it blows them out of the water and onto the deck of the ship.
Okay.
Because they're only about 10 feet away.
Okay. Come on, Lady Luck. 16.
That's alright, I'll say that's enough. Okay, so you guys see... Rick, do you warn these guys about your plan?
I don't tell them what's happening. I just dive under and do it.
Alright, so you see Rick suddenly dives beneath the water and you guys are like, that's weird. And this gust of bubbly, crazy wind. So Daaru and Tyca, you guys are suddenly hit from underneath by this gust of wind. So you see Rick ducks beneath the waves and he casts Gust of Wind. And Daaru and Tyca, you guys find yourselves caught by the wind and flung through, because what does it moves you 10 feet?
A line of strong wind, 15 feet.
This gust of wind comes from beneath the water and blows you guys back onto the boat.
Nice.
As we're in the air, I want to grab Tyca's hand so we land together.
That's so nice. Okay, awesome. Can I ask a question regarding rogues?
Yes.
So I can't be opportunity attacked on, can I?
You can, if you could use your bonus action for disengage and then use your movement.
Okay, well, I'll just do that then. And head back towards the ship.
You see Reckless Rick kind of swims back towards the ship, back towards you guys there.
That is my turn, yeah.
Alright, you see Merfolk number 1 here. It's feeling pretty hurt, but it's gonna huck its harpoon at you there, Reckless Rick, as you swim away. With a 24.
Well, that's gonna hit me, yeah.
It does 13 damage.
That's gonna hurt me.
Ooh.
And then can you give me a strength check? Just straight strength.
Alright, I can try. He's not very strong. Oh, thank God, 18.
That's not enough. You see this, so you guys on deck, you see this merfolk hucks a harpoon right into Rick's back, and it pulls him 20 feet back towards it.
Oh, motherfucker! Alright, that's how it's gonna be, little bitch.
Alright, and you see merfolks 2 and 3, they've kind of learned a lesson about you guys here. You see they both go for sailors. Oh, shit. Yeah, so you see it just throws its harpoon directly up, straight vertically in the air, because I think its total was about 0 there. And you see Merfolk number 2, it goes for sailor as well. And it also has a terrible job, so they both kind of throw their harpoons haphazardly into the air. So that is their turn.
More like merfools.
Daaru, that is you. You're now back on the deck of the ship, and you can see Reckless Rick getting reeled back in by Merfolk number 1.
Oh, not to another person. I get the water off my clothes.
Sure.
I pull my crossbow out.
Yep.
Total 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, excellent. Well, definitely. Yeah. Oh, he gets 3 damage, but I'm going to
Was that all? Okay.
use my psychic blades.
Okay, yep.
That's not totaling. Plus an extra 12 damage. So 15 damage total.
Bring it. Yeah.
Alright, so you shoot Merfolk number 1 right in the fucking head, and there's this burst of psionic energy, and you see it's all like, and it kind of drops its harpoon and lets go of Rick there. So next in the order that is Kheel. You're still in the water.
Get out of the
Yeah.
water. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, Keel's gonna climb up.
Dick? No.
Alright, yep. Give me an athletics check.
I had literally the same roll as last time.
Once again, you slip back into the water. If you want to use an action, I'll say you can have another go.
Yeah, I will use my action to try and get the cup.
Yep.
So there we go. Oh, that's a 18.
Yes, you with much more aplomb than your last 2 failures. You scramble up the side of the ship, and you're now kind of next to Tyca and Daaru there. And the only person in the water is Reckless Rick.
Alright, as my bonus action, I'm going to use my Shout at Rick ability and say, get the fuck out of the water.
It works very well.
Okay.
Alright, back up the top, Tyca, that is you. You see the captain's like, hey, come on, we gotta get out of here. Do we really need Reckless Rick? He's a shitty gambler. Let's get out of here.
Do any of the sailors around me have ranged weapons?
You see Captain Johnson's like, hey, here, take a harpoon. And yeah, you can have a javelin and or harpoon. It's a javelin. Counts the javelin.
I'm going to throw that javelin at... So which merfolk...
M1 is dead.
Better get with the other one. M1 is dead. Okay.
M1 is bleeding quite heavily.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
He's not dead. You see he's quite frightened.
I'm going to throw it at... Just keep that one going.
Yeah, okay, maintain the rage. Sure, gotcha.
17 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
5.
5. All right. You huck a harpoon at this merfolk, and you see it's all like, cut it up.
And then ancestral protectors again. Blah blah blah.
Okay. Yep. You do that.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Reckless Rick, that is your turn next. So you see the merfolk who was reeling you in has dropped its harpoon.
So it's not reeling me in anymore?
No, it's not reeling you in anymore. You could get over to the ship and climb it this turn if you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yep. Okay, so you're over next to the boat. Give me an athletics roll to see if you can climb the side of the boat.
Oh, she can't. It's a 6.
Okay, so you see Reckless Rick demonstrating heretofore unseen ability to move through the water. You see he dives through the water like a porpoise, and he arrives at the edge of the ship. and he's kind of just like, now to get back on board, and it's slippery. It's hard, He's like, hang on, guys, hang on. Whoop.
Daaru, throw me a rope.
That is Merfolk's 1 through 3's turn now.
Showing off doesn't always work.
Merfolk number 1 looks pretty fucked up. It's bleeding a lot, and you see it just kind of it dives into the depths. You see it just dives straight down, and it's gone. You can't see him no more. Merfolk's 2 and 3. Let's see. They're gonna take one last chance to see if they can get some prey. So you see they huck their harpoons at Rick. So Merfolk 3 hucks its harpoon with disadvantage. That's not going to hit. And Merfolk 2 hucks its javelin, its harpoon. It gets like negative or some shit. I fucking know it. Rolled 2 minus a diff. So you see they both. Man, that's like the 3rd turn in a row. Both of those guys have just hucked their harpoons in a random direction. Yeah. So you see they both miss. And at the end of their turn, they dive 40 feet into the depths and kind of leave your view.
Let's get him.
Are we still in combat?
No, so they kind of run away because they're so terrible at what they do.
All right, I climb out then and grab my crotch, and I'm like, "That's what you get. That's what you get."
So you climb back aboard the Harpy's Handmaiden, having chased off these 3 merfolk, and you see Captain Johnson's like, "Hey, good job. I thought they were going to pull my sailors overboard and drag them down into the depths, but no, you lunatics all just jumped in the water and just boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you gave it to them. Hey, wow.
I was trying to save Rick.
That was a bit of fun, wasn't it, boys? Way to wake you up in the morning.
I didn't mean to get in the water.
How does Reckless Rick look at the moment? How healthy is he?
He's pretty fucked up, to be honest. He's on like quarter health. And he's also got like a real maniac look to his eyes.
I'm on 1 HP.
Oh my god. So you see Captain Johnson's like, wow, you guys look pretty hurt. Wow, that's
you nearly died for a goof.
Hey, Captain, do you have any healing potions?
No, I don't. But if you guys want to have a quick snack, you can have a short rest as I take us into Monport here.
I think I may have to.
Yeah. Also, I
cough up some blood.
So you guys take a short rest on your way into Monport there, kind of patching your wounds. Kheel and Tyca, I don't think you guys got hurt.
No.
So you kind of assist Daaru and Reckless Rick there. I don't know, how do you guys feel about Reckless Rick? He kind of kicked everything off by just jumping overboard like a lunatic.
You didn't have to point that out. Thanks.
It was kind of reckless.
I mean, I should have learnt to not tell you the story that Lothar sent. That might not have excited you so much.
That wasn't it. I just thought they were interesting looking.
You see Captain Johnson's like, if that's true, why you got an erection there, Rick?
I pull my wet clothes away from my burgeoning erection. Be like, be cool, man, be cool.
Walk it off, Rick, walk it off.
So you see Rick kind of calms down and he takes he takes a minute to direct himself and takes a rest. Direct himself. So yes, you see Captain Johnson's like, hey, that was pretty weird though. Those merfolk, they normally don't want anything to do with surface dwellers. Like, it's weird for them to try and, drag us down to the depths and eat us. Wonder what that was all about. Must be something strange going on.
I just look at Rick like,
Is he being honest or does he know more?
No, I'm not even going to make a roll. He's being honest. He's like, hey, that's the best of my knowledge. Anywho, Rick, speaking of being honest, where's the Harpy's gem?
Well, mate, I told you, I knew where it was.
You did say that.
Yeah, and I left it with
me and my 8 burly sailors would like to know.
I reckon Rick's got it up his ass.
Okay, well.
And you see one sailor in particular is like, oh, I'll go look for it. Oh,
not right now, Benny. Anyway, I left it with your mum after I broke her chemise. I said I'd pay her back.
So what you're saying is, you gave my mom the priceless gem when you pulled her underwear off. Is that what you just said to me, Rick? Because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. That's calling your mum a whore. I realize now.
Can you give me a persuasion check with a little disadvantage as well? Deception. Because
I meant to
you
say
somehow
a vase. Like it sounds like chemise, but I just misspoke and I decided to roll with it. And I really, really regret that now.
deception check with disadvantage because he's like,
Sorry.
hey, where's the gem you promised me? You're like, I left it with your mum after I fucked her.
I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, it's 13.
13. He's like, Rick, you son of a bitch. Were you lying this whole time?
Yeah, I was. Sorry about that. I didn't want to be left alone with the mermaids. Ha 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 ha.
Give a guy a break.
He's like, Rick, I'm going to need to see the color of your money right now or I'm going to throw you overboard. And you see his sailors kind of advance on you guys.
Well, I guess.
Hey guys, calm down.
We got a job to do. We can sort it out after the job, surely.
Yeah, no, you guys, you can pay us 3 gold each, so that's 12 gold total. You can pay
I
us
pay
12
them
gold
12
now
gold, and I
or
chuck-
24 gold after.
How burly are these soldiers?
No, let's just pay them the gold.
I mean, not they don't look like warriors.
Like I've really fucked with this guy. It only seems fair.
Mutiny.
Hey Benny, you remember after that?
Hey,
really
did someone
nice
say
night?
mutiny?
What are you guys trying to do? Are you trying to get them to mutiny, Tyca?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my battle axe. I'm not paying you a fucking cent.
Oh my god.
Tell you what, I want your ship. I want your crew.
Well, that was a change of plan. What happened?
Mutiny.
I'm gonna-
Mutiny.
Daaru,
Tyca for
why are
captain.
you encouraging us?
Tyca for captain.
I'm gonna turn to the crew and be like, when was the last time he gave you anywhere near 3 gold, boys?
When was the last time you got live entertainment?
They look at each other like last night in the tavern. Yar, in the tavern. Yes, it's been like 4 hours since we left the capital. So Tyca, you're trying to threaten them into taking over the ship? You want to be the new captain?
All the way through. Just do it.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'm challenging. I need a ship. This is a good start.
All right, give me an intimidation check.
Yep.
Can I help him by looking menacing?
Yes, but you guys are outnumbered like 2 to 1, so I'm gonna say you're just a flat intimidation. You can counterbalance the disadvantage you might have otherwise got.
Okay, cool.
It's a 12.
You see the sailors all glance at each other and they continue advancing on you. And you see Captain Johnson, he's all like, hey, so what's it going to be, Rick? You're going to pay, you're going to walk the plank again.
I turn to Tyca and I'm like, how committed are you to this plan?
What the fuck?
Extremely.
Oh, God.
Can I walk right up to the captain?
Yeah, please
Yes,
do.
And have a-
yes, you can.
Hey, captain.
Hey, yeah, what, guy?
You need to follow through with your plan, otherwise, you see Kheel over here. He's actually a renowned warrior. He'll kill all the sailors on the ship. And I tell him about the time Kheel half told us about his last adventure, which I've half forgotten at this point. But what I'm trying to do here is use my words of terror.
Yeah.
To talk to him so he becomes frightened of us.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, yeah,
No.
do it up. Do it up.
Okay.
Don't mind me,
wisdom
I'm just
saving
creating
throw.
an encounter of it.
The captain needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, he will do that as soon as I have a stat block for him
No,
because
it's okay.
I didn't see this coming.
See this dragon fella here? He breathes ice. He
Keep
will
trying to
fuck shit
extort
up.
us for money. So
You're like, it's not fair. It's not
you mean
right.
get reasonable payment for
You
his
see
services?
Tyca here? He's an orc. You better fucking watch out. You see Rick? He's reckless. He'll fuck shit up.
Oh.
And he gets
DC is
no.
12.
so he passes. He's not intimidated by you at all. Everybody roll initiative
Oh,
for the
God.
second time.
Oh, thank God. That's a 24 DM.
Look, speak.
6.
18.
Did you guys get 2 6s?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Pull through!
It seems they're hesitant.
I mean, you are the ones causing the mutiny.
My plan didn't work, so it's on you guys now.
Why are we doing this? We should have just paid the man.
I have no idea. I really did not see this coming.
Look, we get a ship out of this.
Yeah, if we can.
We'll get ship out
Yeah,
of it.
right. We will
It's
win.
worth way more than 12 gold.
I have no money, so
You're assuming you can beat them.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Just say.
I feel good.
We'll be right. We got this.
That's the four of you up against the rail, and that's the sailors in a loose semicircle around you.
Kheel, breathe.
And they're slightly out of arm's
I
reach.
already used my breath. For
Oh,
next
fuck
to the-
you.
See, Reckless Rick, that's you. You have like a ring of these sailors, kind of, just outside your reach.
All right. Well, I guess. Okay. No, we can do this. I'm going to use. Should I try and push the ship over using my spell?
I'm going to tell you that using Gust, it's virtually impossible to capsize a ship this big.
All right. All right. I guess I'll just go in then.
What if we did a Pirates of the Caribbean and run back and forth?
If you can, they run back and forth like a dozen times. If you can do that without being chopped to death by pirates, then yes, you can capsize the ship.
But then where do we go?
Oh, we just
Where do
swim
we
away.
go?
I don't know.
How
So.
Where's the
far
fun
back
come?
would you push them? Could you push sailors off
Yeah.
the edge?
No, I could do that actually. That's...
Yeah, you can shove them overboard. Yeah, totally.
All right. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you, Tyca.
Yeah, blow them off.
All right.
Blow 'em
I'm gonna use the spell.
I'll point out that would move them up against the opposite rail without throwing them overboard. They could immediately run forward. And chop you to death.
No. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when closer.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, bitch. Urgh. They must do a strength saving throw.
Yep. Okay.
How do they go?
They get a 4 and a 10.
They fail.
You see these two sailors. I'll say it's Benny and I don't know, Carl. Benny and Carl. They get blown up against the opposite rail. They're like, cut it out, Rick. Oh, he's called the wind on us. It's scary. What else? Is that your turn? Or?
Yeah, I think that's my turn.
That is Captain Johnson's turn. He's just going to huck 2 daggers at, I guess, Tyca, who's directly in front of him.
Yep.
So take some of those ones. Oh, he's a 23 and a 6.
One of those will hit.
He does 5 damage. I guess that's halved. Oh no, you're not in a rage yet. So yeah, 5 damage with his dagger there.
Sweet.
And that's his turn. Oh Christ, I've got to number these guys.
Sailor Geo. Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, yes. I'm just going to number them because that's how they're laid out here. But yes, it's S1. He's Sailor Moon. So that's Sailor Moon. You can see he's just going to run in. He's going to chop on you, Daaru.
Fuck you, Sailor Moon. You're the one named Sailor Moon. Ba ba ba.
He gets a 21. He gets 3 damage.
3 damage, that's okay, Sailor Moon. Na 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 na. You're the one named fuck you.
He's going to run in. He's going to rain on you two there, and he's going to give you a...
Sailor Jupiter.
Yeah, Sailor Jupiter runs in and gives you a good chopping too. That's only a 13 to hit.
Miss. Fuck
Yes.
you.
You parry this guy.
Sick tricks.
Sick tricks. And then you see Sailor 3 runs in on you.
Sailor Mercury.
Sailor Mercury, yes. He gets a 14.
My AC is 14.
Alright, so he hits for 4 damage.
Okay.
Why did it have to be this way, guys? Why did it have to be this way?
I just want to
What is the
help
other ones?
Tyca achieve his ambitions of owning a ship, you know?
Sailor Mars?
You see Sailor Mars runs in and chops you, Tyca. He gets a 5, so I assume he misses.
Yeah, awesome. This is good. This is good news.
Alright, Sailor 6 and Sailor 7 cost them twice as much movement. So they're just able to walk back to where they were, and that's what they do on their turn. This guy runs in from the side. He's gonna attack you there, Reckless Rick, and he chops you for 7.
He does not hit.
All right, Reckless Rick, you effortlessly parry this guy too. Well, that was their turn. They chopped Daaru a little bit, and that was it. They're all like, "Yar, give up and pay us, or else we'll kill this one, the musician." Ha ha, mateys.
No! Alright, I'm just going to attack the guy that tried.
No, you've already had your turn, Tyca. That's you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yep, I will go into my rage.
A little bit of a
Oh,
rage.
And I guess I'll attack Sailor 4 in front of me
Yep. Okay, do it up.
for 22.
Yeah, that hits. Sailor 4 actually has the lowest hit points out of all of them too.
Oh, nice. Is that 8 damage?
Yeah, finish Sailor 4.
Yeah, boom, just down. I can Bopped his head off. Let's get started,
Whoa,
boys.
why are you killing them?
Holy shit!
All right, so
What the hell?
you see Tyca just goes from 0 to 100 in a fraction of a second. So you see Sailor 4, his name's Reginald, and he dreams of one day maybe owning a pub. You see
Don't do that.
Reginald kind of
Don't do that.
steps in and hesitantly slashes at Tyca, and Tyca parries it. And Tyka's like, yeah, you want to fucking go? Slaps himself in the face and just bang, just buries his axe right in Reginald's forehead. And like brains go everywhere. Reginald fucking dies on the spot. Doesn't even know he's dead before he hits the ground.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
And all the pirates are like, oh my fucking god! You just one hit that guy. So give me an intimidation check again, Tyka.
Yep. 7.
7.
Yep.
They see you do this, and like there's a moment of shocked horror as they all stare at the corpse, and they all stare at you. They're like, "Get him!"
I would still have my movement, correct?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Well, I'll move forward to CJ.
I'll
close the gap.
you can do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to beat my chest.
Okay, CJ's like, whoa,
You're very
hey, I don't like where this is
scary.
going. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, that is going to be, I think, Kheel next. So, Kheel, you're up.
Am I able to swap positions with Daaru? Like, am I able to move someone?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to.
Can I have my turn first then?
Yeah,
if we're-
absolutely.
if
You know
we're-
what, Daaru, you can go first. Yes, you've got these
Just
3
before
guys.
you move me.
You get these 3
Okay.
guys getting up in your
Yeah.
grill.
I summon like all my sort of power.
Yep.
I raise my hands up and clap.
Yep.
To cast thunderclap.
What's the range on that?
5 feet. So I
And
get
it's like,
all 3 of these guys.
yeah, from a point. Okay, yeah, you can hit all 3 of these guys. Yeah, what do they do?
Yep. They need to do a con save.
That's going to be a 6, a 7, and a 12.
Fail, fail, and fail, and they all take. Oh, let's see. They all take 2 damage.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. So
I got 3 of them.
you see Daaru kind of steps forward and plays this discordant kind of note on his viol, and the 3 sailors are like, our ears, ow, that's discordant, ow. What else?
And that's all I do. I just give them the ups.
All right, yeah, you flip these guys off, and they raise their cutlasses and menace you some more. Kheel, that's you. What are you going to do?
Am I able to use my movement to get up and push Daaru aside and like basically swap positions with Daaru?
I'll say yes, and I'll say sailor number 5 is so bamboozled by this that he doesn't get an opportunity to tackle one up.
I'm then going to use my bonus action to take some drugs, and
Do it up.
it's called the Shielded Mutagen. Basically, I gain resistance to slashing damage.
Cool.
I gain disadvantage to crush attacks.
Okay, yep, sure.
And I'm going to assume these pirates are all using slashing weapons.
Yes, they all have cutlasses, yes.
Then, I'm trying to... guard mode. Leave Daaru alone! Slash.
Yep, do it up. Absolutely. Who are you attacking? 1, 2, or 3? 1. Okay, yep. You attack Sailor 1. Sailor Moon. Yes.
The rolls are not very good today. I roll a total of 8.
8. You miss. Sailor Moon effortlessly parries you, and they're all like, ha 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 ha. You fight like a weakling.
That's my feelings.
Alright, back up the top. Reckless Rick, that's you.
Okay, so my gust of wind spell is still going.
Yep.
So they have to make.
Okay, yes, they're going to do their is it strength saving?
Yes, please don't.
Alright, they get a 7 and a 17.
Well, the 17 passes and he stays where he is, I guess. And
Okay, so you see Benny gets blown across,
Oh.
but I don't know what I said the other guy's name was. He's still there.
and then I'm just gonna straight attack.
Okay, yep, do it up. Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that will hit.
So I rolled an 8, a 5, and a 6.
Oh no. Oh no. So what's that, 19?
Is Cleve on?
Yes,
Yeah.
but there's no one else. Okay, I'll say yes, you can hit Sailor 5. All right. So is that a total of 19 damage?
Mm-hmm. Plus 3.
So 22 damage. All right. Finish Sailor number 8.
All right. So I slash, I parry, whatever, and then I go in and I just stab him. Let's not make anything of it. Yeah, I just stab him.
Okay, and also finish Sailor number 5.
And so he's still on my sword, and then ram him through the sword with the other guy. So I have like a body kebab. Kebab?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I try and persuade CJ, and I'm like, oh, this killing can end, mate. You just need to jump in the water and let us take your ship. All right? No one else is going to die.
You and Tyca make me feel significantly insignificant.
You guys see Reckless Rick. He takes his sword. He's still got his wind spell blowing a gale, and you see Benny gets thrown back against the opposite rail. See Reckless Rick, he just turns, fucking stabs the guy to his right through the heart, spins around, and like bum rushes a guy behind him, and manages to stab him too, before pulling the blade out of these two corpses. And they collapse like dominoes with a sighing noise. They're just like, and it's almost like ballet. Give me an intimidation check, I guess, with advantage, because Tyca's killed one, you just killed two in one action, and everyone else is kind of hurt.
Can it not be persuasion?
No, it's intimidation. You're trying to scare him off.
Oh, no. Okay, intimidation with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18. Oh, it's all the bandits then. All right. You see CJ's like, hey, I give up. Hey, I surrender. We surrender. Hey, we surrender. Will you guys guarantee our
fucking plank?
Wait, hold up. I got a deal for you. I don't know if you can see my hands are up. Hey, I got a deal for you.
Oh God.
We should hear him out, Rick. We should hear
Who's gonna sail the boat? I mean, you killed 3 of my guys. Look, their guts are still on the deck. Hey, we can jump overboard and swim for shore, but like, you know, you'll see us in like 5 minutes time. When you reach the shore, it'll be really awkward, and like you'll have no one to really make your ship go, hey, I got a proposition. Hey, we this is your ship now.
Pay us 3 gold each.
That's the one.
So you're saying that you take possession of my boat worth hundreds and hundreds of gold, as well as the crew, and then I pay you petty cash on top of that?
Yeah.
Yes, for trying to leave us.
I mean, I say that 12 gold is like 600 Aussie dollars, so that's quite a. Okay, yeah, sure. And you see he goes below, and he comes back, and he counts out 3 gold into each of your palms. He's like, here you go, 1, 2, 3 for you, 1, 2, 3 for you. And he comes up to you, Tyca, and he kind of really hesitantly is like, 1, 2, 3 for you. And you see he goes over to you, Reckless Rick, and he sort of smiles and he goes, I guess you're not all talk then, huh? You son of a bitch, you planned this from the start. And he gives you 3 gold as well.
I just laugh because I didn't plan it from the start.
Can I give my 3 gold, 1 each to the sailors around me?
Okay, yes.
No hard feelings, boys.
You do that. They kind of take the gold. Can you give me a persuasion check with all the disadvantage? Because 3 of the 8 of them are dead.
Okay. Oh well, just so you know, my first one was a nat 20. Just to put it out there.
Sure.
And the second one is a total of 8.
8. You see, they take your money. They're all like, "Yar, we've got 3 funerals to conduct this evening."
I didn't kill anyone.
Yar, I suppose that's true. You seem like an all right bloke. Play us some viol music while we row into the port.
Of course, anytime. I haven't got my daily practice in today.
All right, so you see CJ, sorry, Captain Johnson. He's all like, all right, ship sweeps, boys, take us in. And they ship like 5 of the 8 oars that they originally had.
Does it go a little bit wonky? Like,
I'll take up one of the other oars.
Oh, okay. You see Tyca sits down. It starts to go a little bit crooked, and then you see Tyca sits down. He takes up one of the other oars, and it goes crooked the other way because Tyca's like pulling the oar so hard.
I started playing a bit faster, so the rhythm moves a little bit.
Does that mean they need me to take the other?
Yeah, we jump down and do it. Oh, I jump down and
eventually, you guys are able to get the ship in there. Yeah, you guys have like a 70 foot. Now I have a 70-foot smuggling cutter. That's I guess belongs to Rick and or Tyca and both of you guys. It's unclear who Captain Johnson surrendered to there. But yeah, you guys now have a 70-foot cutter, I guess, which you take into the town of Monport.
How are we going to secure it as ours if like it's now docked and we have to go do some other shit?
Rick, Tyca, you're the ones. This is reckless.
Oh,
we just take the key. We'll just take the key.
You know
There's
how
a key.
boats work?
There's a key.
Is
There's a
there
key to
something we can
the-
take, honey?
the steer.
Like the back of
We'll take the rudder. We'll take the
You
rudder.
can take the rudder. You couldn't sail without a rudder.
All right, we
I mean,
take
they
that.
could eventually make a new one, but it'd take them a while.
Oh, Tyca, do you have
How do
a...
we do this? I'm not sure. I didn't expect Captain CJ to live through this. I figured we kill him, and then the rest of the sailors would surrender to us.
You can still do that.
I mean, we
You could
could
just throw him
take
overboard.
CJ with us.
Yeah, I think CJ should come with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a good offering to the sea monster.
And then, that's good. I like that. Mhm.
Yes.
I will
babe.
write songs about him.
Does anyone have an apple and rope?
Well, Kheel got so much rope. There's rope.
So much rope.
We have rope. I've
Rope
got
for
rations.
days.
I'm sure I've got a few apples in my rations. I've got 15 rations worth of rations.
I just want it to be known that as we get off the ship, I throw Kheel a copper and say, "Yeah, thanks for your services, mate. Good voyage." Not Kheel,
How's the
sorry.
copper?
CJ.
CJ, okay.
Everyone
Alright.
is Kheel. Even
So-
Kheel is Kheel.
You guys park your boat up on the quay, and you immediately notice that this is a fishing village, Monport. All of the fishing vessels are kind of pulled up. They're all moored to the quay, and you can't see anyone around. The only person you can see is a Triton, and he is on the beach, and you can see he's got these bundles in front of him, and he appears to be sewing these bundles shut. So you guys are on the deck of the ship, and CJ's like, "Hey, so you guys gonna just jump off? See you later. Okay, bye.
Hey, you come in with us, CJ.
Hey, why I gotta go with you guys? Come on, be cool."
Oh, we're
Yeah, cool.
one ship, one crew, mate. Come on along with your captain.
I guess I can't argue with that. You are the captain, and I got to do what you say, huh? And you see, he looks super uncomfortable, and he desperately stares at all the other sailors.
Yeah,
and he holds eye
co-captain.
contact with with them all one after another. He's like, someone's got to get me out, and they all won't meet his eyes. And you see Captain Johnson's like, hey, yeah, so here we go. I'm just gonna come with you guys. Let me just grab my cutlass then, and I'll.
No, you won't need that. No, let him take the cutlass, I reckon, in case we get
a
into it.
cutlass.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys. Fuck me. Okay, so you guys walk down onto the quay. I assume Captain Johnson is walking in front of Tyca or Rick.
Now I've noticed you keep referring to him as Captain Johnson.
Sorry, yes.
Former.
I guess former
Yeah,
Captain Johnson.
former Captain Johnson.
What's his actual? I think he had a first name. No, I never said what his first name
Mark
was.
Johnson?
No,
Was it Mark?
No, the dad was Mark or something. Marco was.
He was John
I wrote it
Marco
down.
was the dad.
Marco
Yeah.
Johnson, and you said John Marco was the other guy, but you said that was
Okay,
the guy
fine.
that threw him overboard or whatever.
Yeah, he's Captain John
Ah,
Johnson. I am shit.
John
I am
Johnson.
fucking.
John Johnson, yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so former Captain John Johnson walks ashore with you guys, and you can see there's one Triton who's he's got some bundles on the beach, and he appears to be he's doing something with them.
What is he doing with them?
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you a perception check since you would immediately just walk closer. So you walk a little closer, and you see that he's got these shrouded bundles, and he's stitching them shut.
Aw.
And at this point, he's paused in his work, and he's looking at you guys, and he's like, "Oh, hey, y'all. How y'all doing? What brings you to our town, y'all?
You have a monster.
Oh, hey, we got plenty of monsters here. Come on over. Y'all want to talk about it?"
I'll approach.
You guys walk on over. He's like, "Oh, so you heard we got the problems, y'all?
Yeah, we had to take care of your monster problem.
Hey, that's what the last four said." And you see he points to the four
What
bundles
last
in
for?
front of him.
Oh.
He points to these four bundles in front of him, and you can see now that they're shrouded bodies that he's stitching shut.
You see, we have 5.
What happened to him?
What happened to him? Oh, well, they come down here. They say, "Oh, we're chosen of the gods. We're here to protect you from the monsters." They come on down. They fight. They're not so good at fighting, y'all. And now I stitch them up and I throw them in the lake.
Can I look at the
Why do
bodies?
you have to stitch them up first if you're just going to throw them
I
in
would
the lake?
assume it's a funerary practice.
As you say that, another person joins you, and you see this is a worried-looking dwarf, and you see he's got, like most dwarves, a huge beard, and this guy's completely bald, and he walks over and he's like, "Because that is our way, that is our funerary practice. We stitch them in their shrouds, and we throw them in the lake. Hello, I am Father Mackie. May I be of service to you?"
Hello, Father Mackie.
I apologize, Father
Please
Mackie.
look at their bodies to get further information about this monster.
And you see he goes, Jake, please let these people look at their bodies. And you see Jake the Tritons. You're like, oh, yeah, by all means, check them out. I ain't done stitching them yet.
Fantastic. Thank you, Father. I want to see what I can figure out about this beast.
All right, investigate away. Give me an investigation check to see what you can glean from
Can we
this.
all look at the bodies and do something like
Yeah,
that?
absolutely. All give me an investigation check. And Father Mackey sees you inspecting the bodies, and he's like, yes, they were unfortunately.
Instead of looking at the body, I'm going to turn to Father Mackey and be like, what happened here, Father?
Jake kind of jumps in. He's all like, oh, they thought they were tough and they got fucked up. And Father Mackey's all like, that's not very respectful, Jake. And you say he turns and Father Mackey turns to you and he's, yes, these last four. What did you get? What did you get there, Kheel?
I got a nat 1. I got 4.
I got 17.
You have no idea. Daaru, they appear to have been mauled by some sort of beast. There are claw and teeth marks on them.
Kheel, can you see those current teeth marks?
Kheel, you were
No.
just bamboozled. You're bamboozled by this Triton. You can see he's wearing like a trucker hat and like a flannel shirt. And he's chewing tobacco, which like every 1.5 seconds he spits and it doesn't interrupt his speech somehow.
Can you stop being so distracting? I can't concentrate.
Yeah, sorry, man, but this is my home. You come here to my home now.
I feel a little bit threatened and I have some of my own chewing tobacco.
I turn my attention back to the priest, the father guy.
Daaru, isn't that moist? Isn't that wet from jumping in the ocean?
Yeah, you guys are all quite wet, yes.
But I mean, he'd have a waterproof pouch, like any good drug dealer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it was in his waterproof.
Oh God.
Of course.
All right. So you see, Father Mackey is like,
Father Mackey, that's what his name was.
As no doubt you know, we have been plagued by unusually aggressive wildlife of late.
Wildlife, be more specific.
These four, they were protecting a giant crab, a monstrous crab the size of a man, that came into town and tried to steal all of our fish. They protected us from this giant crab and they drove it off. But then when they chased it down to the water's edge, they were attacked by a beast that leapt out of the sea. Right. And it took one of them, and then another one went in after them, and then another one went in after those two, and eventually it took all four of them into the ocean there. I don't know what became of the crab, but yes, some sort of beast, a monstrous seal-looking thing, came out of the ocean and took them one after another, all four, and well, that was it, really. They said they were chosen of the gods. They said they were sent by the gods themselves to protect us, and now here they lie. And that's the end of it. My flock.
So how did their bodies come back up if they were taken under?
We dragged them back out. They came back to the shore. The beast didn't even eat them.
Okay.
And now my flock has fled inland. Just only Jake is left. And once we've committed these bodies to the deep, then Jake and I, we will head inland ourselves, because if even the chosen of the gods cannot protect us, then surely there's nothing that can be done.
So they were chosen of the gods.
And you see Jake's like, yeah, that's what they said. I guess the gods chose them for something else, huh?
Good point. Good argument. I can promise you that this will not happen again. We will rid this beast.
And you see Father Mackey looks uncomfortable. And Jake laughs. He's like, beast? Which beast you gonna rid us of? It's every beast there ever been.
What do you mean?
What I mean it the fish, it the mammals, it the dolphins, it the birds, it everybody. You ask me, there's something out there, something in the lake that's riling them up. And you see Father Mackey's like, hush now, Jake. Hush. Stop that.
Can I pull CJ aside and ask if he's heard of any of these rumors and he knows?
Hey, what's happening? Yeah, what's up?
CJ, do you know what they're talking about? As this come?
Hey, no, I have no idea. I don't come out here. This is a podunk 2-bit fishing town, Rick. Where's all the gold you promised me? This is
shut up, bro. I'll
Rick,
kill you.
I can't believe you fucked me over again.
I wink. All right. Well, I don't know what to do.
So you see Father Mackey, he's like, hush now, Jake. You're talking nonsense. And Jake's like, no, I'm just talking good sense. Everybody know what the problem is. there's something out. There's a problem with the temple. There's something out on the temple that's riling all the animals up.
Where's
That's
this
what
temple?
I think. That's what everybody think. I ain't going to be shut up by you, Mackie.
Which
And,
temple?
Jake, what time does this beast usually make itself known?
There ain't no time, man. This is what I've been trying to tell you. I bet on
Anytime.
your way here. Did you see no creatures?
Mm-mm.
I bet you seen something.
We saw some merfolk.
It's awesome.
I
Yeah.
bet they were all riled up and crazy like, yeah?
Oh, they are crazy, mate.
Well, there you go. There ain't no creature come out of the swamp every day. There ain't no creature come out of the lake every day at a certain time like these last 4, Tink. It everybody.
Where is this temple you're referring to?
And Father Mackey's like, it is not a temple. It is a set of heretical ruins, and it is on an island in the
Right.
middle of the lake.
Right.
We are about to take a boat out to dispose of these bodies. If you like, we can show you where this island and its heretical set of naughty ruins is.
Right, not a temple. Could it have been a temple to something long ago that maybe you don't prescribe to?
And Father Mackey's all like, no, that is utter nonsense. There is 12 gods, exactly 12
Right,
and no more.
right.
And behind him, you can see Jake is like nodding hugely. He's like, yeah.
Just 12 gods.
Yeah,
is
so I say, well, what about the 13th god?
What? And you see Jake kind of covers his mouth. He's like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. And Father Mackey's like, there is no 13th god. That is an old superstition. There is 12 gods. There has always been 12 gods. You may find old heretical temples alluding perhaps to a 13th god. Now, some scholars maintain that the 13th god was the High King, referred allegorically to as a god, and other people will say that sometimes that Niobe, the goddess of the hunt, was referred to also as the goddess of the prey, and that is where you get the 2 different gods from. But the fact
All right,
remains, there is
Father, we're not here
12
to argue
gods.
theology with you. Let's go out to
And Jake kind of chuckles. He's like, it sounds like you kind of are.
Let's go out to this ruins.
You guys are kind of packing up your shit, and are you going to take, you can see there's like any number of fishing boats. You can take the Harpy's Handmaiden, your new boat, which was kind of going to sail off while you guys were waiting here, but I guess that's not happening
Take a
anymore.
big boat.
Yeah, so you can take the big boat or one of these small fishing boats out.
Like the ship that you've
Yeah.
I mean, we worked
Take
hard
a
for
big
it.
ship.
Yeah, let's take
Yeah.
the big boat.
Now,
sure.
so I know about this 13th god.
Tell me about this 13th god, Daaru.
Well, some call him the unlucky, or the forgotten, or the faceless god. And you find in some old temples, they tend to have 13 statues instead of 12. And obviously that must mean there was a 13th god at some time.
Mate, I thought you just these are just random stories that you've made up.
Man of stories, someone you'll want to talk, Kheel.
I nudged Kheel like, get it? Because you're a monster hunter.
No sound, just like stop talking.
All right, so you guys kind of all jump in the boat. You get Jake. He's kind of, you see he's looking around. He's like, hey, this is a fancy boat. Hey, I'm out of work right now.
Oh, well, Jake, why don't you join our crew?
Hey, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, how much y'all pay?
Depends on the haul. We all split it evenly among all the crew members.
Right, yeah.
Hey, y'all split whores between the crew members?
That is correct.
You see Jake's like,
Okay,
well,
shut up. He seems okay. He seems cool.
it a long time since I had a whore, but I suppose
What a
if
man
that's your
does
custom,
by himself with his own,
or in a group with other men, right?
if it's all consenting adults and it's the right price, that is between you and the practitioner.
You can see that Jake now thinks that you're a prostitute, Rick.
Well, not today, but we might see how next
But
week
if the
goes.
goddess of luck is not on your side,
And we prefer the term sex worker.
All right, so you guys jump on the Harpy's Handmaiden, and you bring Father Mackey and Jake with you, and I don't know. Do you guys give him a hand moving the corpses?
Yeah,
of the
no, we
last
drank
4
the
chosen?
bodies.
of course, yeah.
Okay, so you guys give him a hand moving the corpses of the chosen, and once you're a couple 100 feet offshore, you see Father Mackey and Jake kind of stand to one side of the ship, and they take off their hats and they kind of stand there and they look at you guys. And Father Mackey's like, Will you please join me in prayer?
I take down my hat.
Yeah.
I don't have a hat.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys walk over to the side of the ship. The deck is still bloodstained from the 3 pirates you murdered, and you can see the sailors have laid out the 3 corpses you created next to the 4 adventurers. And Father Mackey kind of clocks this, but he doesn't say anything. He can feel the tension aboard. In the light of the 12, I ask you now to gaze upon your sons and daughters as we consign their bodies to the deep. May you go swiftly now into the presence of whatsoever God you deserve. Please now let us all bow our heads and pray. Can everybody please give me a Constitution saving throw as you pray?
16.
16, yep.
Dirty 20.
12.
17.
Okay, 12. With a 12, Reckless Rick, you're the only one who feels this. The rest of you guys, you just kind of feel a little bit oddly run down, a little bit oddly flat. Reckless Rick, as you pray, you find yourself getting a little bit out of breath, and you think hard about Sketko. You focus on your God, and you really kind of, you commend these people's souls to your God. And you find yourself getting out of breath as though you just run up like a mile's worth of stairs. And you're panting hard and you're like, once you're done praying. And all of you guys feel a little bit run down, but Reckless Rick, you feel like you've just run a mile at full tilt.
When I prayed?
After you've just finished praying,
Okay.
You feel oddly drained by this.
I'm freaked out, but I don't say anything.
So you've always felt a little bit drained after Temple, but this is worse maybe than you felt before. All right, so you see, without much ceremony, the sailors kind of turf all the corpses overboard, and Father Mackey kind of makes the sign of the 12 because there's 12. It's like a 12-pointed star. It takes fucking forever. He kind of makes like 12 dots in the air. It takes ages. And he makes the sign of the 12, and you guys head on towards the island. So you can see it there in the distance. It's not much. There's not much to it. You can see it's just like this.
Can I ask Father Mackey, was it?
Hey, that's me.
Have you ever had it, Father, where when you're deep in prayer and then you can't breathe?
You can't breathe?
Yeah,
No,
it's like...
Reckless Rick, was it?
Rick is fine.
Hey, Rick, you can't breathe, sorry.
Yeah, like you've run a marathon just to speak to your God.
Well, it's not uncommon for those who are particularly faithful to exert themselves in their worship of the gods. And this is right and proper to do.
Okay,
Rick.
sure. Yeah, I don't think it was that.
Well, perhaps you need to see a doctor then, if this kind of thing tires you out. But
you're a good priest.
Hi, thank you. But it's fairly normal, I think, to feel a little bit tired out after praying to the gods. You know, if you're going to pray to your God, then you must give of yourself in order to do so.
Rick's already stopped listening and he's like thinking about something else.
So as you guys approach the island, you can see, there's not much to it. It's just this kind of pile of rocks. It's surrounded on every side by a cliff with a rather small beach at the bottom. And as you guys approach, you see these 6 kind of birds take off. You see Jake kind of looks at them. He's like, Bloodhawks, y'all going to learn what I mean now. And you see these 6 birds of prey coming towards you. You guys don't think too much of it. You're like, okay, that's kind of weird. 6 birds of prey all flying together. But instead of flying off to prey on things, you can see these hawks are just kind of flying straight at you and they're diving into attack. Everybody roll initiative.
17.
21.
5.
15.
Daaru, that is you up top. You can see these 6 birds. They're about 30 feet above you and they're diving into the attack.
Okay, I'm just going to launch a crossbow at them. I'm going to pull my crossbow out.
Do it up.
And here we go. Nat 20.
Oh, you hit.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, funny that. 11 damage.
11? Okay, finish this first.
Oh,
one.
yay.
A crossbow goes through one of them as it comes towards us. It goes through its sort of head. And it lands at my feet, ready for dinner.
You shoot this hawk right through the head, and you see it spit roasts it and lands right in front of you, and it's served up and ready. Is that your turn?
That is my whole turn.
Okay, next that is going to be you, Kheel.
I'm going to prepare a reaction to slash at one of the birds when it is within my reach.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, you guys see Kheel kind of takes a pose like a baseball batter, and he's ready. Next, Reckless Rick, that is you. These hawks are still kind of 30 feet above you, except for the one.
I'm gonna try and do the same thing that Daaru did. It's gonna hit. 19 plus
yes, that hits.
Yeah, okay, and then 9.
Finish this other blood hawk.
I send my arrow through it, and I go, Daaru, you see that? We got him. It's good.
Nice.
Alright, you see Daaru and Rick standing side by side, raise their crossbows together, and they're like, and they shoot these bloodhawks, and each one's like, and hits the ground in front of them. That is Bloodhawk 1, which is dead. That is Bloodhawk 2, which is dead. Bloodhawk 3. Let's see. There's one for each of you guys. I guess this one's going to swoop in and attack Rick.
What bitch?
So that'll be a 15 to hit Rick.
Is that a hit?
That is 6 damage. So you see this hawk flies in and like pecks Rick right in the eye, and Rick's all like, "Ow, fuck!" And next, that is going to be that'll be you there, Daaru. It gets a 15 to hit again.
It did. 15 does hit.
Okay, yes, and it does 4 damage to you.
4 damage. Yeah, it is done.
Tyca, this one attacks you for a 22.
It's
it does 3 damage to you. And then finally, Kheel, this one comes in on you, but you've got a reaction prepared. Yeah, do it up.
13 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that will hit. It does, yes.
Oh, thank God. That is 12 damage.
You see, Kheel kind of takes this like baseball pose, and this hawk flies in to attack him, and you see, he chops the first one in half, and his blade keeps going, and it actually chops the one next to it in half too.
Nice.
So that is 4 of the hawks that are down.
Look,
and you see
Kheel, you've actually killed a monster now, huh?
Okay, I don't appreciate those rumors.
It's like a regular-sized bird of prey. It is not monstrous at all.
That's basically a dragon, according to you.
So you see they swoop down and they hit you guys and they fly back up in the air.
You are not a nice person.
Tyca, that is your turn. These things are back. There's 2 of them left and they're 30 feet above you again.
30 feet above me. Are they above? Are they above land or are they above?
They're above the boat, I guess. So above land.
All right, I'm gonna try and like hammer throw my battle axe, like spin, and try and.
All right, I'll say this counts as an improvised weapon. So yeah, do it up.
Yeah, I make my first attack of my turn, so I could do this as a reckless attack, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just recklessly fling your battle axe directly straight up.
17 to hit?
Yeah, that'll hit. So roll a d4 for damage.
I was about to ask, would it be the same damage if you just threw a rock?
More or less, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
3 damage?
3 damage? Okay, you see your battle axe kind of hits this hawk and you see it flies on the piss for a second and it rights itself. So you see there's these 2 hawks left. I suppose back up the top. Shit, you guys all go before them. Daaru, that is you.
Okay.
There's 2 of them. They look like they're going to fly away and flee.
Fly away and flee?
Don't let them fly away.
Oh, well, we've got 2. I'm not in the habit of stealing things for fun.
But
there's only 2 left.
I mean, we killed all those sailors for pretty much fun.
I didn't kill anyone.
That was self-defense.
Okay, I'll launch
You see, the sailors are listening to this conversation and they're just like gobsmacked.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
And it's 5 damage.
You kill the one that Tyca already hit. So finish that one.
Same sort of deal. It goes through. This time it sort of goes sideways in its head, and it sort of cartwheels in the air. It lands.
Oh, God.
The one Reckless Rick got and what I did. So we've got 3.
Oh my God. So you now have 3 of them kind of at your feet, and 2 of them, Kheel, I guess, would be stuck to your sword.
Hey, Rick, you want some KFC tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have a whole crew to feed, so...
Kheel, I think that's you next. So there's 1 Bloodhawk 30 feet above you.
Hey, Jake, are these things edible?
I'm a Cajun, y'all. I can cook anything and make it a dish you come back from the dead for, y'all.
Bye, bird.
You're just not doing anything?
Can't reach it.
Alright, cool. That is Reckless Rick, that's your turn.
Alright, first I want to affix an eye patch to where he, pecked me in the eye.
Okay, you do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's some pirate goodness.
It's really steering into your aesthetic now.
Yeah.
That's the stuff.
Good.
Did you just have one of those in your pocket?
Of course I did. And then I'm going to just try and get the last one because...
Yep, do it up.
Alright, I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, okay. You see Reckless Rick's last crossbow bolt goes directly inside its anus and turns it inside out, and it just explodes into a ball of feathers.
Popcorn chicken.
Nice.
What did you put in your bolt?
And it dies so hard.
Oh.
And yes, it comes back down as like KFC. And you see Jake's kind of shitty about this. He's like, oh, hey, this tastes better than anything I ever cooked. Wow, that's amazing, y'all. All right, as you guys start to get pretty close to the island now. Can everybody please give me a intelligence saving throw? Tyca, you can do this with a disadvantage, actually.
Why?
It'll become clear soon.
Okay.
15.
Yep, okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
8.
8, yep.
10. Oh, no, 12. I like
12. Okay. What did you get, sorry, Daaru?
11.
11. Oh, shit. Okay. Keel's the only one who passes. So, Tyca, the reason we did this at a disadvantage is because you kind of feel like this all the time. Daaru, Tyca, and Rick, as you guys get close to the island, so Kheel, you've had lots of practice, training in mental discipline. But Rick, Daaru, and Tyca, you guys are kind of overcome by these feelings of frustration, aggression, and claustrophobia. You feel oddly trapped. You feel like you need to break out. And you find yourselves pacing back and forth across the deck.
I feel like a teenage boy. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like a teenage boy, feeling really, really uncomfortable and aggressive. And it's not, compelling you to do anything yet, but you're starting to feel that way. So you see Captain Johnson, CJ, he's all... John Johnson, JJ now. You see, he's all like, hey, so like you guys just want to go on the beach or what am I doing here?
JJ, do you notice, how are you feeling?
Hey, yeah, no, I feel fine. Thanks. How about you?
I feel great. The other three seem a bit moody.
I guess what I would say is let's get on that fucking beach. Because if I have to spend another minute on this ship, I'm going to rip it in half.
Okay.
You see some of the sailors are feeling that way too. You see they're pretty frustrated. They're like, hey, yeah, yar, let's get on the shore. Yar.
Yeah, everyone on the shore. Let's go. Get the fuck out of here.
All right. So you see JJ kind of pulls the ship too, and you guys wade the rest of the way to the shore. And you guys arrive on the beach. You kind of look up at this cliff above you. It's not very high, but it's very treacherous. It's like 30 or 40 feet. So who's going back? Who's going down onto the shore there? So there's you four. Are you bringing anyone with you?
I think everyone.
The crew, yeah.
Well, everyone, including the sailors.
The sailors that they want to go on.
Might see leave 2 sailors behind. The 2 that seem the least antsy.
No, but if we leave 2 behind and we need to make a quick escape, we can't get away with just 2.
How many do we need for a quick escape?
I mean, you really need
Captain.
half the sailors, 4 of them, to be able to operate the boat at any one time.
Okay, so
Well,
I guess we
4
leave.
behind.
No, because then they can take it away when we're not there. So we leave 3 behind and hope that one and there's 4 of us, so we'd be able to man the crew.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ross?
No, yeah. Leave 3.
Do your gods permit this kind of atrocities? Blindly robbing people.
We didn't rob them. We fought them for it.
Technically, we
And
only
what?
need to leave because we'll be making up an extra 4.
Let's leave 3 so they have the hope of leaving, but no, they really can't.
You 4 crash into the surf and start to wade ashore. You're accompanied by Father Mackey, the redneck Triton called Jake, former Captain Johnson, or just John Johnson now, I guess, JJ, and 2 of his sailors. So you guys come ashore with like 5 NPCs. And you leave 3 sailors aboard. So all 9 of you stride ashore. And you look at this cliff above you, and Jake kind of goes, anywho, the temple that don't exist, you can get to it if you swim down under the water, or you climb up over the cliffs. You can find a hole and you climb down that way. What y'all think? You can go under the water, you go up over the cliff. It's up to you.
I'm gonna swim, I reckon.
Please don't swim. You've just heard there's some beast under the water.
He's also said that there's beasts everywhere, and we're just attacked by birds.
I feel like
Yeah,
our
we
chances
killed
of death
those birds,
are
though.
much higher
No,
underwater than a place
Alright,
we can
alright,
breathe freely.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Rick. You seem to have great swimming skills, but not the rest of us.
I grew up on a farm.
Hey, so you 4 are going to claim the cleft then, says Father Mackey.
Yeah, that's easy.
Is
You do
that
that.
the worst idea, Father?
Well, I don't know. I haven't been here. And Jake's all like, "Hey, y'all can't breathe the water. If I was you, I'd climb the cliffs, but that's just me, you know." Father Mackey's like, "Right, but what about the 5 of us? What do you want us to do?"
Can you all breathe
Why would
water?
Father
Can
Mac?
this.
Father Mackey's like, "I'm a dwarf, so no." And Jake's like, "I breathe the water just fine."
Oh, Jake can breathe the water.
Yeah, I can breathe the water, but if you think I'm going down there alone, you crazy.
Have you done it before, Jake?
Yeah, I've been out here before, but not since someone started rounding up all the wildlife. If you think I'm going down under the island by myself with all kinds of things in the water, you out of your damn mind. I ain't going for no swim.
How far is it?
How far? Oh, I mean, it may be 60 feet
Oh,
through
okay.
the caves.
So that'd
20
be like
meters.
one dash for Rick.
I mean, yeah, if you're good at swimming, it's not so hard.
What do you guys reckon? Because he could be.
I already told you. We're climbing the cliff.
Yeah, underwater seems more dangerous, but maybe quicker.
I think, but why would the DM give us an NPC that could breathe water? Like, that's
Rick, who
Because we
is this
stole his
DM
ship,
character?
so he's trying to fuck with us.
Because it's
Oh.
Ross.
Just
Look,
to give you guys some
I'm-
perspective, you have 5 NPCs, and one of them happens to be of a race that can breathe water.
all right. If it's just his
Other
race,
four
then I'm
cannot.
happy to climb.
So guys, I know it's been a big day. Should we take a break before we climb this big
yeah,
cliff?
let's like have a sleep.
You can't have a long rest yet because it's only been like 2 p.m., 2 o'clock in the afternoon or some shit.
Okay.
You could take another short rest, I suppose, if you had any hit dice left. And then, I mean, I guess next time we could decide which way you guys are going to go.
No, I'm happy to climb, but let's also take a rest and call it there.
All right. So
Yeah,
you guys direct your sailors and priests and random redneck and captain to make camp for you. And you know, you guys kind of hang on the beach for a little bit and you take a short rest. You can roll some hit dice. And I guess that's where we'll leave it this week. You guys are kind of 3 of you are kind of feeling the aura of the island kind of driving you crazy. And you guys are camped at the bottom of the cliffs for now. You guys with the merfolk, you guys weren't supposed to be able to beat them. They were supposed to like try and snatch you off the decks and like drown you. I didn't think you guys could fall forward. Thank you for listening to our 3rd episode, although things kind of jumped the rails a little bit. I really was not expecting the players to steal a boat, but given the chaotic energy of Reckless Rick and Tyca, maybe I should have. All of our music in this episode is provided under a Creative Commons license by the extremely talented Alexander Nakarada. You can find links to his work in the show notes. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow us or leave a review. We have more exciting episodes coming up. What will the players find in the depths of the island temple? Be sure to tune in next time to find out.
We're alone again.
Yeah, it's us again. How exciting!
Just the 2 of us. You and I.
If we try.
Something's happening here. Oh shit!
This is the wine I'm drinking.
Wait, I can't wait. I've minimized myself and now I can't maximize myself. Oh shit! There's like a bar in the way. Ah fuck. Okay, there we go. Hey, what is that? Is that Snoop Dogg?
That's Snoop Dogg wine.
Why is does he have his own wine? Is that
Apparently, it's 19 crimes of a Snoop wine, and it's got a Snoop
yeah.
there. It's hard to see with my
Version.
camera. But yeah,
Is it good?
it's not bad. Like I didn't expect it to be great. Like it's sort of like it's not shit, but it's a cool bottle. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll put a plant in that.